So this is an explanation of our proposal of how the three-sided football tournament planned for this summer in Cornwall. And we started kind of looking at the local stories, the names of places, and one thing that we came across is that St Ives is actually named after St Ire, and he came over from Ireland as well, some colleagues, and which is meant to have coming up to 777 companions. It's got 777 G7. Then there's this story of this land in between the Scilly Islands and the end of Cornwall, which was one of the first places to suffer from global warming, when the sea just completely came in. Very early example of ecological catastrophe, and so and even in the legends of Cornwall, these stories have been passed on, so people do understand too well what the impact of global warming is. So the 7 stone 777 is just all these sevens, right? So then it seemed that if we had 7 teams, then that would work. But then if you've got 7 teams, how are you going to break it down into three-sided football? And the idea is, well, if you've got 7 teams, each team plays 3 games, and they never meet the same opponent twice. So if each team is having 3 games, and if each game has 3 teams in it, then the number of games required to meet this criterion is 7. So I'm going to draw these circles on here, and then, well, so those are going to be the how do we allocate these represent the teams of the different clubs? How do we allocate them to the games so that each team meets each other team only once? So if we start off with putting the first 3 in here, that's one. Now then, to continue with our, we want 2 more teams, and they can't be those 2, so we'll take these next 2 here, and then we'll take the last yellow one, and they're going to play those 2. So, okay, that's a start. Now, well, let's try for what we do with the white one. So the white one cannot play the yellow and red, so it can play the black. Black can't play the blue, but can play the green. Well, that one worked. Now we've got another one last. Let's see if we can clear it up. We know it's easy to work out the other one, see, because they've not played purple. And they've not played blue. Now that makes it big. So that's an easy life for that. So now we've just got to separate these 2 out. Put 6 left. So let's go with the red first, right? I'd like to start from this end. Take the red first. The red has played yellow and white, so it can't be in this end. Red does not play with black, so that's okay. But black needs to play with purple. That's their last one. the pub in there, and we've got 3 left. Just put them in there. So that is quite a way in which we can then organise having these 7 games of 3-sided football in Cornwall during the 3-sided football tournament that we'll be holding there in June.